Hey guys, it's Isha. Welcome back to another video. Long time no see. Happy Pin Me Up Wednesday. I am going to show you guys just a few pins today. I was trying to decide what I was going to show. I'm trying to spread it out so I can start pushing out some content. So I'm going to split it up a little bit. So today I'm going to share with you two pins I got from a trade from a bestie. One pin that I really can't remember if I've shared already. If I have, I mean, just go with it. It's a gorgeous pen in the first place, so I mean, you can't be mad seeing it twice. Um, and then of course I have a couple fantasy pens. I'll get back to the fantasy pen thing in a minute, but if that sounds like something you want to see, come on in. All right, guys, we are going to jump right in. As I said, I am going to start with a trade. So this trade was with the bestie Shay over at DisFlyLife, which obviously you're watching Pin Me Up Wednesday, you know who Shay is. So Shay, Killer Loungefly collection. She collects pens. We collect our girl Belle. We go back and forth with Beast or Adam. She's Beast. I'm more Adam, but I can take them both. So we go back and forth with that. But I got the Pink Alamode Micro Mini pins, and unfortunately, I didn't get any of Belle with a book, which was very unfortunate. So Shay got some, she opened it, and we were able to trade on one. So she saw something else on my board that she wanted to trade for, so I made a swap for a pen that I do already have, but I mean, I love it so much that, two's not gonna hurt. So whether I decide to keep it or use it as a trader, I don't know yet, but once you see it, you'll know why I'm not too worried about it, that I already have it. So she sent me these awesome stickers. Glare, there we go, thank you. And this one. So like I said, our love for Beauty and the Beast, of course. My boy Mickey, we love him because he's so stanky cute. And then like I said, there goes your girl. I love this card. I need to get me some cards, but I love this one. Gorgeous. So thanks, Shay. I gotta get these other two. But the one pin that started off this trade was this very micro mini pin of Belle, blue dress, holding a blue book. And like I said, I do have these, but unfortunately I didn't get any of her with a book. And of course those are the ones I wanted. So now I think there's two more with the books. I'm gonna have to look for those. So the other one that we traded for that I got from her was this beauty of Simba and Nala. And this one is a Disneyland Paris. And like I said, I do have it already, but I'm never going to be mad to have more than one of the same of a Lion King pen or like any of the movies I collect. It was a gorgeous pen. I'm not going to be mad at it. So I'm not going to grab this one out of the plastic, but I mean, you got a good view of it right there. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So again, Shay, thank you, girl. I appreciate that. Now we are going to keep this Lion King train going, and we're going to jump into a pen that I said, I don't really remember if I showed you guys this pen. So what I do is I try to get these pens in this little divider bin I have behind me, and I try to separate them, and this pen was in a pile that was kind of I didn't show it, and then I've had it for so long, and I'm like, how did I have this pen for so long and not show it? So I don't know. I don't remember. However, I did get it from Joey's Collectibles. Like I said, had it for a while. And again, if I did show it, apologies. I just want to get it out now so I can start getting it onto my board. So it is the fight scene of Simba and Scar, and it's a Disneyland Paris. And I am on a mission to get a lot of these pens. Actually, I have a picture of them, and unfortunately I only have this one and one other. And I was going back and forth trying to decide if I did want them all, but I think there's only a couple of them that I do really want, and so I'm going to start searching for those so I can get those added to my board. However, Yes, the board is full. So we're gonna work on that. We'll work on that. Again, I don't believe I showed this, and I was keeping it for a gift. And right now that's kind of up in the air, so I don't know. So I'm just going to share it with you. I'm not going to say who it was for or what I'm going to do with it. We'll see. We'll see. But this is a part of the Devoney fantasy pens. And like I explained before, I was part of a pre-sale group where it's called Mother's Love. And I've been getting those pens. And I have watched the movie. It's a gorgeous pen. Like I said, I was going to use it for a gift, and that's up in the air. So we will see where that goes. But this one is Moana and her mom. And like I said, this series is called A Mother's Love. You can see how thick these pins are on the side. Like, they're gorgeous. It's almost, let me see. Yeah, like the palm of my hand. They're huge. And this is gorgeous. It's a limited edition of 50. Yeah. And they say A Mother's Love. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I think these pens are absolutely gorgeous. Last one I am going to share with you, which I'm still on the fence with what I'm going to do with this one as well. So for now, I'm going to say it's a keep because I'm not quite sure. And now that I say it's a keep, that just triggered that I have not played Trading Traders in a very long time. And that just gave me a bit of an itch. So I don't know. That was a little weird. All right. So this one is The Incredibles. And I love this one. So we got Mom with all 3 kids. We got Violet, Dash, and Jack Jack. And this one is so cute as well. And I love the details in the back, like the building, the stoplight. Look at the little one right here. Flowers. But then also put this there. And then we got the symbol over here. I love these. It's so pretty. And like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet. I did have an idea, but I'm not sure. So we will see. But these pens are gorgeous. Absolutely. And they were such a great price for being in the pre-sale. It was good. Like I said, I know I have more coming because if I'm doing the math correctly, like I said, I only have received 5 or 6. So I know I have more coming. So these are the pins for today. And hopefully you can see them without too much of a glare. So, like I said, not sure if I shared that one already. I'm so happy about that micro pen though. 2 more to go, 2 more to go. All right. And if you have not already, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Stick around. I'd love to have you join me. I have, done these talks with myself that I am going to attempt to just start pushing out the content that I want to create. However, I do come up with, don't feel like doing my hair right now. I'm having bad facial day. Like, guys, I have outbreaks like I'm a hormonal teenager. It's crazy. And then I just use those as excuses to not get in front of this camera and create the content that I actually want to create. So I'm going to try to stop doing that. So please, if you have not subscribed, subscribe. I plan on putting out more videos. Now that my skill is over, I wanted to share this with you guys while I have you. I purchased this little book from Amazon. It is meant to be a pen book. So we got a nice zipper back here. Nice spots in there. Has a handle. Granted, it's not that wide. You see? I don't know what's up with that. Maybe there's something in there that I gotta take out. I'm not sure. It's kind of tight. What does it say? Pack Maxi? Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. Pack Maxi. Yeah. Pack Maxi. There it is. So front has a zipper, but also has plastic. So not really sure if I'm gonna put anything in the front of there yet, but maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Okay. So get it open. And then this is what the inside looks like. Let me see this. So we have, and I haven't decided if I'm going to put pens on even know if I could put pins on both sides because I feel like that would be a little weird. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. And that was a couple. Let's see how many. Anyways, my intent, 2, 4, 6. So my intent with this, which by the way was fairly inexpensive, and the reason for that was I wanted to see if I liked the idea of having my pins in a pin book, or if I wanted to get another board. So my problem with the boards are large. I'm having a bit of a storage issue. I don't have a lot of books, but I do have some special editions that I collect, and with the books and the Loungeflies and now the pin boards, that takes up a lot of storage. So I wanted to see, instead of getting more boards, if I could start putting my pens in books. I was gonna go get the Go Pen Pro, the window one, I believe it was, and that's the one that's like $125, I believe. So before I drop that pretty penny on a pen book, I wanted to get something less expensive and see if I like the whole idea of having my pins in a book first. So I don't know, I might do a reel over on Instagram or short on me putting a couple pins in here and see how I like it. If you are not following me over on Instagram, please do so. I think I post over there more often than I do on YouTube, obviously, but I would also like to increase that. But the reel will be up there. I'm also do a short. So stay tuned for that. That is all I have for you guys today. But if you guys enjoyed this video today, I appreciate you watching. Thank you for coming back. Again, happy Pen Me Up Wednesday, and I hope to see you next week. See ya.